Hi, I'm Oscar, New South Wales sales rep for Flowcrete Australia, wanting to share some handy hints, epoxy resin 101 if you would. Today's handy hint is to do with the pouring of materials together. It's a little thing and it is often overlooked, but it can eliminate problems, much bigger problems later on. The premise of this handy hint today is that you're trying to eliminate uncured product on the outside of the pouring bucket. What happens sometimes is that as you mix the product, and if there's any uncured resin on the outside of the bucket and that gets poured out onto a floor, there's a possibility of uncured product being placed onto the floor, which can cause all sorts of problems later on in the job. What we have here is an open bucket of Flowcrete OP. This is the base A. We've got the hardener here that's open also, and we've pre-measured the amount of tint that's required for this particular kit. In this case, we're going to be putting blue into the mix. So remember, we're trying to keep uncured product from the edges of the bucket. So whenever you pour anything into the bucket that you're going to be mixing in, make sure you pour into the center of that bucket. The epoxy pigments are always quite thick. You'll probably need to use a mixing stick in order to get the excess out. And at all times, make sure you're pouring into the center of the bucket. So we've poured the tint into the center of the bucket, and we'll do exactly the same thing with the hardener. The OP, Flowcrete OP, is designed that the exact amount of hardener is measured to the part A, and so part B and the part A are pre-measured, and it's as easy as just pouring the part B into the part A, making sure not to touch the edges of the bucket. There you go. Thanks for watching. For more information on resin flooring, be sure to visit blog.flowcrete.com.